Hi, it's Kata, and today I would like to share with you all of my Barbies with pink hair. And then we're gonna take one of these Barbies and turn them into an homage of the fabulous, or fabulously unattainable for me, Integrity Toys Pink Lemonade Poppy Parker. Because we have like some pieces of it, but just not the doll. But I think these could pull it off really well. A great dupe. But first, for those of you following along with my No by June, just a quick status update. It is June 25th, and I caved 3 days ago. Yeah, and it wasn't even for anything new. So when that arrives shortly, I will show you my June haul. Yeah, I said haul. But I did just want to check in and remind anyone else who caved too that it's okay. We're human. Collecting should be about joy, not guilt. This isn't about perfection. It's about awareness. A slip doesn't erase those intentions or goals, even when it gets off course a little bit. So today I will be focusing on dolls that are already in my collection. They're dolls that I do have and still love, because that was the heart of this month all along. First, we have the fabulous Playline doll, the 2018 Barbie Dreamhouse Adventures Daisy. When I very first started collecting in 2020, my husband found this doll on the shelf at Target or something, and we had no idea that curvy Barbies were being made. So it was such a delight to get my very first curvy Barbie, and not only that, but look at that pink hair and that gorgeous face. She does have a very stiff body. She's not articulated. I did put her in this adorable dress. It's actually kind of hard to find clothes, cute clothes anyway, that fit the curvier Barbies. So whenever I can try to like stretch a dress, especially ones that have Velcro in the back, it always makes me happy when they fit her. She also has flat feet, so I gave her these cute little leopard print loafers. But yeah, she's got really great wavy hair. The bangs are a little wonky. I try to keep them gelled flat as much as possible, but I do love a short bang. Look at how pretty this doll is. For Playline, she was such a find. This next doll my husband found at the thrift store. It's a 2003 Fairytopia Sparkle Fairy. This is the pink version. There's also a lavender and a blue. And I think they originally come with big wings, but I usually take the wings off anyway so that I can put them in regular clothes. She does have like a permanent glitter top that's actually quite lovely. And her legs are also fairly glittery and sparkly. And look at that hair. It just glistens. And the curls stayed really well, even after washing. So I put her in these clothes. I did kind of want to cover up the like pink glitter tank top. So I wanted to give her something with sleeves and this great pencil skirt. She just looks very elegant and classy. I freaking love the Fairytopia Barbies. There are several different kinds. And in fact, I've got a few more to show you here. But we often find them at thrift stores. I guess they were just an early aughts doll that's now making its way eventually to the secondhand market. And I just love them. They even have a skin tone that sort of matches their theme. Like this one has kind of a pinker skin tone. The one with blue hair has like a blue skin tone. The one with purple hair has like a purple skin tone. They're very beautiful. Love that face. Here's another beautiful Fairytopia Barbie, the 2006 Fairytopia Color Change Elina. I just did a video making over this doll, and look at how beautiful she turned out. She originally came naked and with these massive plastic wings that if you watched that video, you watched me yank those wings off so that I could put her in these beautiful clothes. And one way that you can tell Fairytopia dolls is that usually their legs have some sort of pattern on them like this one does. She also has like a permanent bodice, but it's okay because I could easily put it underneath clothes. She also had glitter on her face that was just over the top, like too much, kind of sloppy. So I was able to remove the glitter, and now she just looks very elegant, very regal. So pretty. Here we have two more Fairytopia Barbies. These are actually the 2004 Fairytopia Dahlia. They do look just like Elina, but this is the character of Dahlia. They too have patterned legs, but just slightly different than the other Fairytopias that we've seen so far. They are the same doll. This one has her original hairstyle still, and this one I took down because it was kind of a mess. They were both found at the thrift store, and that's actually why I purchased the second one, even though I already had this one, is because I liked her original hairstyle, and it's still in pretty good shape. Both of these dolls are wearing vintage Barbie clothes from the 60s that I put them in. Just gorgeous. Very fitting with their patterned legs, I think. And yeah, we just get really lucky finding Fairytopia dolls at thrift stores. I am always going to gravitate towards Barbies with pink hair, and you can't deny that is such a lovely face mold. This Barbie has the new and very popular and beloved Odile face mold, and she's actually been rebodied from, I think, a mermaid body onto just a non-articulated Barbie body. But look at that gorgeous face and that fabulous pink hair. I did buy this doll on eBay last year sometime because I really wanted an Odile. And I think the only way that you could get an Odile at that time was just in mermaid style. But I didn't want a mermaid, so I was happy to see that somebody had rebodied her. And I think now the Odile might actually be on some non-mermaid, regular body Playline dolls. It's just a gorgeous face. I put her in this lovely Silkstone dress, white with pink flowers that matches her hair. So pretty. And I was so delighted that she fit into it because she has kind of a newer Barbie body with a smaller chest yet wider hips, but she fit into it just great. And look at how beautiful. She is a star. Next, we actually have a knockoff AliExpress vintage looking Barbie with this gorgeous cascading light pink hair. And I put her in this beautiful blue sort of glittery dress. Her body is also from AliExpress and it is very articulated, but her head is still a little loose, so I don't often reach for this doll. Plus, when I first got this head, the hair was coming out in chunks, and so I was able to put some glue in there, and it finally stays in there a lot better, but I'm still very cautious when I brush that hair. Besides, I love these cascading curls, and I don't want the curls to come out. But look at that great vintage Barbie face, like 1958, that super glamorous retro Barbie look. Yeah, that's a Silkstone face. And honestly, I bought this doll because of that hair. So gorgeous. Of course, I saved the best one for last. This is the 2018 Barbie Fashion Model Collection Proudly Pink Silkstone Barbie. This is the first Silkstone doll that I bought for myself. I bought her brand new in box in 2020 when she was still barely affordable. And out of all of my dolls, she remains probably my top 5 favorite. This is her original outfit. Look at that great Barbie brooch. She's got elbow-length gloves. And look at that great Barbie signature pencil skirt she wears. She's got tights with like built-in pumps. That very retro-looking sort of like Jackie Kennedy top. Such pale porcelain skin. I love the light blue eyeshadow. And even though I'm well known as a hair taker downer, I have never wanted to take her out of this gorgeous pink high ponytail look. She is absolutely fabulous, just the way she is. And yet, I think Miss Proudly Pink here would be a perfect candidate to pay an homage to the Integrity Toys Pink Lemonade Poppy Parker. The Pink Lemonade Poppy Parker is the doll that turned my interest to Integrity Toys. But I missed out on her. I was probably a year, maybe 2 years too late before joining Integrity Toys Doll Purchase W Club in order to get Pink Lemonade at a decent price. So she is way out of my price range and always will be. I've accepted that. In the meantime, I have 2 other Poppy Parkers. I have a great just Beach Basics Poppy and my favorite Galaxy Girl Poppy. Look at that pink skin. But in order to really mimic Pink Lemonade, she gotta have pink hair. One thing I do have is Miss Pink Lemonade's dress. Isn't that so cute with the lemons? She also has a hat that I have a pretty good replica of if I can find it. She's got some great jewelry that I think I might be able to mimic. Yeah, I think Miss Proudly Pink here is going to make a great pink lemonade. I also noticed that Integrity Toys came out with another pink-themed Poppy this year. And oh my gosh, it is adorable with the pink dog. Oh my god, it's so cute. But doesn't she look a lot like Miss Proudly Pink Barbie? Yeah, they have real similar hair, that porcelain skin, and of course that great Poppy Parker pout that aligns really closely with that vintage Barbie Silkstone look. Yeah, I might have considered joining the Integrity W Club this year had I not already had the beautiful Proudly Pink Barbie. But I still don't get the pink dog though. That's good marketing. Add a fluffy pink dog to your dolls, you're going to sell that doll every time. Can I give Miss Proudly Pink a dog? I don't think I have. Maybe I can figure something out. Okay. I don't want to dye any of my dogs. We'll see what we can come up with. And here she is, my version of the Integrity Toys Pink Lemonade Poppy Parker, modeled on the lovely 2018 Barbie Fashion Model Collection Proudly Pink Silkstone. I mean, obviously the dress is literally from Pink Lemonade, and the hat is pretty close. I think this is from the Spiegel Summer Sophisticate Barbie. When looking at Pink Lemonade's hat, I instantly thought of this one. The earrings are quite a bit different than Miss Pink Lemonade's, but I really liked how bold they were, and they kind of matched the dress. But I had kind of a surprise while putting on these earrings. Miss Proudly Pink here does not have pierced ears. And there is no way I'm getting a thumbtack through Silkstone. So she is stuck having non-pierced ears, but fortunately she has this great hairstyle that I could just tuck them up underneath. And that's another thing that's very different between Proudly Pink and Pink Lemonade, the hairstyle. As a hair taker downer, you would think I'd be able to jump in and finally do it so that she could really match the look of Miss Pink Lemonade, but I couldn't do it. I just love this hairstyle. It is so cute for her. It's perfect for her. So I had to leave it in. But the rest of her accessories are pretty good. I gave her a gold bracelet. I gave her this pink handbag that matches her shoes. A pretty close comparison to Miss Pink Lemonade, if I do say so myself. And with the fact that they both have that beautiful porcelain skin and light pink hair, overall, a pretty good homage to Pink Lemonade Poppy Parker. Oh, and I also realized that the pink fluffy dog doesn't go with this particular Poppy Parker, the Pink Lemonade. So we can wait till I do an homage to the Glamour Pink Poppy Parker, is what I think it's called, before we throw in a pink fluffy dog. But I'm going to be on the lookout for one, that's for sure. Thanks so much for coming along with me today as I showed you all of my pink-haired Barbies, and we gave Miss Proudly Pink a new outfit to rival Poppy Parker. Do you have any pink-haired dolls? Let me know in the comments. I am always on the lookout for a great new pink-haired doll. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!